Hello and welcome to this bit of a vlog which I'm doing. Feeling a bit better today, which is definitely good. You guys probably won't know what I'm talking about, so obviously to do with the title of this video, so I'm going to explain a little bit later on in this video, but for now, let's get on with the day. Oh, it's actually kind of sunny but also rainy today. So I got a parcel that arrived today, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. May as well show you that actually. But yeah, one at the back actually is for another video, which should be coming in the future. So stay tuned for that, because that's going to be fun. But this one is a blue one, obviously. But yeah, this. Let me give you a little update. Place you guys right here. Basically, this one is an OG Maverick t-shirt, which I got. Because why not? I saw it available and I was like, okay, pretty decent price. So I thought, you know what, let's just buy this. Because, you know, why not, I suppose. But yeah. Got this. Actually, fun fact, this is actually one of the original first ever collections that Maverick dropped back in the day. So yeah, pretty cool. But what is not cool is every. Fuck every, to be fair. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they literally delivered this. They literally just put it outside of the door and then did not knock at all. So yeah, good old every, right? Fucking twats. Anyway, about an hour later, I managed to figure that out through the picture that they left on the tracking. So yeah, managed to get it in the end, but it took like an hour or so to actually realise that. But the day has been saved because we have McDonald's here. Obviously, just been editing a lot of work today, so just sort of done a bunch of stuff. So thought, you know what, let's treat myself to a Mackey's. So here we got this, that Mackey's. You know what? I'll pick up the camera in a little bit, and we'll talk about what I got from Mackey's. So yeah, the vlog continues. So yeah, I decided to get a large double cup pound with cheese meal. Probably the most banging meal you can get from McDonald's, to be fair. So yeah, we're looking good. But yeah, that is kind of this little bit of the vlog over and done with. I'm going to explain some stuff tonight for you all. And you know what, I might just vlog tomorrow as well. Because why not? Fuck it. Could do. I'll see. Let's see how much footage see how much footage I've got from today. How long this next segment goes on for, because I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so it is the next day, and I've decided to make myself some sides, because I ended up buying a load of sides from Iceland. So yeah, decided to go ahead and make myself some sides. But yeah, not even gonna lie, sides is probably some of my favourite stuff out there now, not gonna lie. So yeah, they've got like sauces as well. Chicken and shop sauce absolutely bangs with chicken. So yeah, but I'm gonna catch back with you in a little bit and explain the title of this video finally, and yeah, the whole thing. So yeah, catch you all in a little sec. Yo guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys this story right now. So yeah, we're gonna get into the story. So I'm gonna finally tell you in this vlog what happened with that video. Now, the video what I'm actually referring to is actually a pretty crazy video, because the title in a way is actually pretty true, because I did literally almost pass out in this video. It was crazy, like, I got crazy close, and the video title was, I think it was making it like a DIY sauna suit. Now, the whole thing with this like DIY sauna suit was, instead of going and buying a sauna suit, I thought, you know what, if I layer up a bunch of clothes and then do exercise, it might have the same effect. Now, part of my mind was actually thinking, maybe this won't actually work. Like, part of my mind did slightly doubt it, and I was like, okay, well, if it doesn't work properly or something like that, you know, it's not an expensive video, it's not going to cost me any money particularly, so I'm just like, you know, okay, if it doesn't work out, then we can just scrap the video, and that's that. Spoiler, it did work out, and probably worked a little too well. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to go over the top for this, you know. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it well. So I picked out multiple t-shirts, multiple hoodies, and multiple pairs of sweatpants. And basically, I put all of the different clothing items on. And then I finally got to the last one, and I was in a particular point where my movement was actually quite restricted. And little did I know that at this point, that was going to become a little bit of an issue. Also, one thing that I didn't really take into account with all of this is just the extra weight in all of this clothing. Like, I must have added like a good couple of kilograms of clothing onto me. So, like, there's all this extra weight. And then the next part of this video was doing all of the extreme exercises, and I thought a fun part of this video would be to basically go ahead and ask my Google Home to pretty much pick a number between 1 and 100, and that number would be the amount of reps of that specific thing. So if it was star jumps, I would do that number of star jumps, and for a lot of these it was higher. It was the upper half of the level. It was over 50 for a lot of these exercises, and that had a pretty insane effect. At first, I felt myself sweating a lot faster than usual, so I was losing a lot of my water in my body. A lot of it was being sweated out, and more of it probably than what I actually realised. Because, again, all I can feel is very, very warm, and then I start feeling, okay, it's soaking through my t-shirt, but past the t-shirt, I didn't know that it was soaking into the next t-shirt, and into the next t-shirt, and into the next part. I didn't think about that. In my mind, I'm just like, okay, let's complete the challenge. So, at the end of this video, I ran into my first problem, which was dehydration. And I decided as part of the video that I was going to take all of the clothes off first, and then I was going to rehydrate. So I took off all the clothes, and then I realised how much I had sweated. But, like, regarding how much I actually sweat through, I then started feeling pretty lightheaded and very, very, like, quite dizzy and, like, lightheaded, and that was part of the dehydration. Another part of everything as well is that my voice just noticeably got much lower, and I think that was part of the dehydration as well, because, and also just like exhaustion, because you're carrying around all of this extra weight and you're doing all of this extra thing, you know, exercises and stuff, and again, you can't cool down. Your body is not cooling down, which is why this is actually very, very dangerous, and I would not recommend anybody do this at home, because it was pretty bad at the end. So I got to the end, and yeah, almost passed out. Pretty insane. And then afterwards I started getting a bit of an achy pain in my ribs, and it turns out that I did a bunch of press-ups and that was alright, and then I was tasked to do a bunch of sit-ups. Now, sit-ups are probably the biggest killer to my ribs, because you're literally pulling up all of this extra weight, and you're sitting up all this extra weight, but you also have an extra, like, opposite force, because all the clothes are like clumped up together and basically tighten, so that when you go up, you've got resistance pushing you back down as well at the same time. Add that to all the extra weight in the clothes as well, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I pulled something in like my rib region, because for the next like 2 weeks after that, I was in quite a bit of pain. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, part of me was like, oh, like, okay, this is just like, I've just pulled something, it'll go in like 2 days. But then it didn't go, and luckily the pain subsided after about a week and a half, and then took about two to 2.5 weeks ish to fully go. But yeah, I was very, very close to trying to figure out what this was, because it was actually kind of crazy at the time, because I know I was putting a ton more stress on my body, and of course putting that ton more stress on the body on top of doing all of this exercise and stuff as well, with all of this extra force, it was just, it's a bit of a kind of stupid video, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm probably quite lucky that I didn't keep on going, because I think if I would have carried on going for another 15-20 minutes, I probably would have passed out due to dehydration and just the heat, like my body overheating, because that is essentially what happened throughout this entire phase. So yeah, that is the story of how I pretty much almost ended up passing out, maybe even getting some like heat exhaustion kind of thing, and almost breaking a rib in the same video. I've had some pretty insane videos before now. I mean, I've got the scar on my foot from the super glue shoe video, which was a whole thing in itself. The scar is literally still there as well, so that's like a permanent thing, or at least a permanent thing for the next couple of years. I can't see that fading anytime soon. And it's been like 6 months since I did that video and actually shot it as well, so no chances of that happening anytime soon. And then I had this one, which luckily I fully recovered from without any issues and stuff, so pretty good that I fully recovered. But also this challenge was pretty intense and kind of crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to do this little extra video, this little extra vlog, just to tell you guys about that experience and like give you guys a little bit of an aftermath of a big video as well, because I know you guys get the main video, but maybe you guys want to know a little bit more behind the scenes of these videos, and maybe even just behind the scenes of my life. I've got a couple of good stories to tell, so if you want me to tell some more stories of things that have happened in my life, maybe in stuff that have happened off camera, there's a couple of crazy things that maybe I could tell you guys that have happened like off camera. So if you want them stories, smash a like on this video right now and hit that subscribe button right now. We're trying to get to 100k subscribers on this YouTube channel. I'd massively appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button and like this video. That's basically the end of this whole video. Let's go ahead and play the trailer for this week's big video. So without further ado, play the trailer. Today we're going to be doing a deep dive into Jake Paul's brand RNBO, and we're going to find out what happened to the brand alongside a ton of other mysteries. Oh my god, I'm going to buy this right now. This is actually insane.